So, Sylvester Stallone, one of the most famous actors of our generation, the man who single-handedly beat the Russians, the man who gave us one of the most famous boxers of all time, and the man that likes to talk like this. Good impression, right? Well, that man has made some serious tattoo mistakes. And yeah, that's right. Just like our friend Pete, Stallone has made the big mistake of breaking the #1 rule when it comes to getting tattoos. And it is you never get anything tattooed of a significant on your body, even if it is your wife. And he didn't do it just once or twice, but he's done it 3 times. These people never learn. But I do have some good news, and that is he is trying to right those wrongs and is now trying to fix those tattoo mistakes that he's previously made. So now let's start off with the first tattoo mistake that Stallone has made, and honestly, this is my favorite one out of them all. So, it was revealed not too long ago that Sylvester Stallone and his wife of 25 years, Jennifer Flavin, had filed for divorce. One of the big indicators that there was trouble brewing between the couple was when Stallone went ahead and covered up the tattoo of his wife's face. Talk about going the extra mile. Instead of just getting a name, he went ahead and got a portrait. And in that spot of his wife's face, Stallone went ahead and got the face of Butkus, his bull mastiff dog. Now, if that isn't the perfect example of man's best friend, I don't know what is. But now, why did he decide to go ahead and replace his wife's face with that of a dog that has been dead for almost 40 years? Who is Butkus and why is he so special and important? Well, Stallone had to say this about his late dog. When I was 26, totally broke, going nowhere very fast, I had my dog Butkus. He was my best friend, my confidant, and the one living thing that loved me for who I was. Now, in 1971, it was a tough year for Stallone and his dog, where he went on to continue to say, "We were both hungry, thin, and living in a flophouse above a subway stop. When things got even worse, I had to sell him for $40 in front of a 7-Eleven because I couldn't afford food." Then, like a modern day miracle, the screenplay for Rocky sold and I could buy him back. And to make this dog even a little bit more special, he was the dog that actually played in the first 2 Rocky movies. Now, after the photos were posted online and caught wind and caught everybody's attention, Mr. Stallone's publicist told the Daily Mail that Mr. Stallone intended to reverse the tattoo image of his wife Jennifer. However, the results were unsatisfactory and unfortunately unfixable. But other information soon came out from a previous artist that kind of goes against what that was said from the publicist. Mike DeVera, the artist that did the original tattoo of Jennifer Flavin's face, informed people that Stallone had contacted him last year to see about changing the tattoo. In Mike's words, he said, "I already knew that he wanted to do something because last year he emailed me, called me, and we discussed talking about making Jennifer Flavin into Wonder Woman." Now, Mike didn't end up being the artist that went ahead and handled the cover-up of Jennifer Flavin's face with that of Butkus. That was instead the tattoo artist Zach Perez. But Mike did describe the artwork of the dog being good. Now, I want to thank Manscape, who are today's video sponsors and are the people that are going to make your holiday season a little bit more jolly. Manscape is trusted by over 6 million men worldwide and is the one-stop shop for all males out there. With their platinum package, it includes all the products from their best-selling performance package, plus a couple other extras like the ultra premium body wash, their 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, and the ultra premium deodorant. But smelling good doesn't stop just at the shower. With their crop preserver ball deodorant and crop reviver ball toner, it may solve any stain problems you might have down there, all while keeping it now feeling fresh and clean. But now let's talk about my favorite product from this whole package, and the one that I definitely recommend you guys look into, and that is the Lawnmower 4.0. This has become one of my favorite trimmers to use, especially because it reduces accidents down there. And that is all thanks to their advanced skin safe technology. Believe me when I say I have used other trimmers down there and it always ends badly or bloody. Sorry for making you imagine that. And also, it does make your tattoos look a lot better too, because you trim all that hair off and now you are left with that nice vibrant detail tattoo that you had when you first got it. And to add the cherry on top of it all, the Lawnmower 4.0 is waterproof, and it also has an LED light in it to see areas that you couldn't see before. Now, whether this is for you, a friend, or maybe you are a female that is thinking about getting this for your boyfriend or husband to help clean them up a bit more, getting them Manscaped for this holiday season will definitely be a present that everybody will love, because it'll be a game changer in terms of the hygiene and overall look. Now, go to manscaped.com and use the code INK, that is INKED, to get 20% off plus free shipping. It'll be linked in the description. But again, that is code INKED for 20% off plus free shipping. Now, like I said earlier, Stallone has made a couple of tattoo mistakes. Obviously, like I mentioned, the first one being Jennifer Flavin's face portrait, with that being covered up with Butkus. But he also had a smaller portrait done of her as well, this time on the other arm. Man, I gotta say, this guy loved his wife as she is just all over his body. So what did he do now to fix this mistake? Well, he went ahead and covered up this tattoo as well. The news behind this tattoo was that Stallone went back to Oklahoma City to meet up once again with Zach Perez, this time by camouflaging the portrait he had of her eyes with that of a face of a leopard. And the reasoning to him getting this tattoo was simply just to show his love for leopards. And also, a little fun fact about this tattoo: the horse in the tattoo represents the nickname that he got from playing the role Rocky Balboa, the Italian Stallion. Absolutely love that name. That is honestly such an iconic nickname. Now, there is no denying that both parts of this tattoo needed a well-deserved makeover. And if I had to give my opinion on this cover, I would actually say it is pretty good. Well, at least better than the first cover up that he did. I feel that the horse does look a lot better than what it did beforehand, now with the added colors and details. But where I think this tattoo excels is with the addition of the leopard. I think they did a very, very good job in terms of covering up her eyes with that now of the leopard, and with the added color just makes everything go well together nicely. And if I were to look at this overall, I wouldn't guess that it was a cover up, at least for the bottom of it. Now, Stallone still has one tattoo left of Jennifer, and it is a big one, the biggest one yet out of them all. This one is her of an angel with flames rising up towards her from a skull that has been impaled by a dagger on his back. Now, unfortunately, this tattoo is still there on his back and has not been touched or covered up yet. But given the current direction that Stallone has been going with his wife-related tattoos, I will put my money on the fact that a third trip to go see Perez is in the works, and that tattoo will probably be touched up or covered up in some way in the future. Now, make sure you go ahead and subscribe so you do not miss out on any updates that comes along with that third tattoo of Stallone. But more importantly, to come and follow along with me in my journey towards getting my whole tattoo bodysuit. I still got a lot of skin left that needs to be covered up in ink, so you definitely want to be here for that. And I got some big plans for 2023. Now go ahead and watch this video of Pete Davidson to see all the beautiful women that he has dated and all the mistakes that he has made during those relationships, because he has made a lot.